Welcome to the second section of our course. In this section, we will talk about matrices, colors, and filters. In this section, we will learn how to work with matrices, how to get access to any pixel, how to change data types and color spaces of matrices, how to build built-in OpenCV filters, and how to create and use your own linear filters. Work with matrices. In this video, we will learn how to create images from matrices. We will fill them with solid colors, access and manipulate specific pixel locations, and lastly, we'll draw a white rectangle on our ROI, that is, the region of interest. So let's dive right in. I have already prepared a Jupyter notebook for you people. So we'll start by importing OpenCV and NumPy. I'll go ahead and run this block of code by hitting Shift and Enter. Here we go. Next, we're going to use NumPy's full function, and what this does is it takes the shape of the image that we are trying to create, the color of the image, and its type. Full function returns a new array of given shape, color, and type. Remember that the color we are specifying here is in BGR format. So the first value will be pointing towards blue pixels, next one would be pointing towards green pixels, and the last one would be for red pixels. So this color specified here means that we are creating a white image for us. So let's go ahead and run this block of code and see how our image looks. So as you see here, we have got this white image, and the shape of this image would be 480 by 640, and it would have 3 color channels, one for red, one for green, and one for blue. Next, we'll use the full function again, but this time we'll create the red image. The only difference is, instead of specifying 255 for each color channel, we have kept the blue and green channels 0, and we have set the red channel to 255. Now let's run this block and see how our image looks. Here we go, we have got this red image. Next, let's fill the image with zeros, and in OpenCV 0 means black pixels. So we'll use image.fill and we'll pass 0. So this should return us a black image of same shape. So let's go ahead and run this block of code. So here we go, we have got our black image right in front of us. So that was about creating solid color images. Let's try to create some white dots on our images. So for that, we'll be creating a white pixel. So these are the values of white pixel. We'll choose 3 pixel locations. First one would be 240 and 160. Next one would be 240 and 320. And the next one would be 240 and 480. So we'll set all the pixel locations to this white pixel. Now let's go ahead and run this block of code. I'm not sure if you guys can see it or not, but we have got 3 pixels over here. One here, and its location is approximately 160 by 240. Next one over here, and the last one here. So that's how we can control a particular pixel on the screen. Now let's go back. So here the last dimension refers to the channel. We are selecting the first channel, that is blue, and setting all the pixels in the blue channel to a maximum value of 255. So 0 is referring to the blue channel. If I type 1, that would be referring towards the green channel, and 2 would point towards the red channel. But for now, let's keep it 0. And let's set all the values on the 0 channel, the blue channel, to 255. Let's run this. So as you can see, the image is now converted to a blue image, and still we can see these white pixels on our screen. Next, let's say image has rows and columns, and each intersection of rows and columns is a pixel. Now we are selecting all the rows, but only where the Y is 320. We will set pixels to white, that is 255. So we'll select all the rows, and among all the channels, only where the X coordinate is 320, we'll set all the pixels to white. So that would end up creating a vertical white lines of pixels. So let's run this. So here we have got a blue image. As we see, there is this white line If I move my cursor towards the start of this line, you will see that there is a value around 320 and it will remain consistent throughout this line. So that's how we end up creating all the pixels on this x is equal to 320 white. Okay, lastly, we'll be creating a region of interest, which is ROI on our image. So for that, we'll select the pixels from 100 to 600 on the y-axis and from 100 to 200 on the x-axis. And we'll choose the last channel of our image and set it to 255. So let's go ahead and run this. So as you can see, we've got the sweet pink block right in front of us, and that's because we only manipulated the last channel, that is red. So this was it from this video. Let's see what we are going to cover in the next one.